Dear students, we are continuing our discussion on Module 3. In the first two parts, we have finished our discussion on method study, micromotion study, siblings, etc. Today, we are discussing another important topic in Module 3, that is time study. So, while we have started our session in Module 1, Module 3, I said basically it's a work study. It has two components, method study as well as time study. In method study, we are trying to study the method of what we are doing. We are trying to divide the entire job into small components, and we will remove the non-valued activities, and we will try to increase the productivity. For doing the method study, while we are dividing the entire job into small components, we need to measure of each component, right? That time measurement is usually called time study. So time study is a work measurement technique for recording the time of performing certain job. Actually, it's the work measurement for what? For recording time. Actually, we are recording time, or how much time it takes for doing a certain job, or either we will carry out the time calculation of time for entire job, or we will also record the time for each element in a single job. Basically, through time study, we will record the time taken by each operator, and we will compare it with the standard time. So what is the objective of time study? Actually, we will try to do time study for increasing the productivity, to determine the actual time taking for doing a job, and we will make a standard, and we will compare the time taking for each employee with the standard time we are already set. So for that purpose, for measuring the time study, we need to know certain parameters. So what are the important terms used in time study? So what are the different terms used in time study? The first term used in time study is the observed time. Observed time is a time recorded by a stopwatch. If we observe a worker by using a stopwatch, and we are recording the time for doing his job, how much time is take, that recorded time using a stopwatch or recording device is called observed time. That's the first thing. Okay. Second parameter we need to know is the rating factor. So what is a rating factor? We will discuss the performance rating in detail in another class, another session. But we need to know what is a rating factor. As we know that in an industry, many employees are working, and many employees are doing a same type of job. Of course, we know that the time taking for completing a job of worker 1 may not be equal to worker 2. That may not be equal to worker 3. It can be different from different workers. So how will compare it? So how will compare it? How we will fix that? Which employee is doing faster? Which employee is doing weaker? And which is actual time taking for that type of job? That for that purpose, we will fix a standard time for each job. Based on many parameters, we will fix a standard time, and based on standard time, we will compare the performance of each employee. So rating factor will be the ratio of observed time with the standard time. So rating factor equal to observed performance, that is observed time, divided by normal time, or the standard time we are fixed. Clear? And third term we need to know is normal time. And normal, how we will calculate the normal time? Normal time equal to observed time into rating factor. Clear? Don't confuse about the normal time with the standard time. Normal time or basic time is the time actually we are expecting from a worker, that is calculated by you from observed time and from rating factor. So normal time or basic time equal to observed time into rating factor. So these are the major three terms used in our any industry for time study. One more factor is there, that is called allowances. As we know that it is impossible, whatever the work situation is smooth, it is impossible that an employee can do the complete the job with with the normal time. So we need to give an additional time for certain allowances. Uh, um, Allowance can be a fatigue or whatever it may be. So what are the different types of allowances we need to provide in terms of time? Usually there are two types of allowance are there. The first one is relaxation allowance. Relaxation allowance. So what is relaxation allowance? Relaxation allowance is additional time we are giving for what purpose? For opportunity to recover from psychological and physiological effects. Basically, it's the time extra we are providing for the beneficial of worker. Either it can be a recover from fatigue, or it can be for his personal time. So relaxation allowance can be classified, sub-classified into two. Type of generally allowance can be classified into the first one, relaxation allowance. Relaxation allowance can be again classified into two. It can be two types. The first thing can be relaxation time we are giving for meeting his personal needs, such as drinking water, washing his hands, going to lavatory, whatever, for his personal needs. Usually the personal time extra we are giving for meeting his personal needs is usually to 5 to percentage of basic time. Okay, no, 5 to percentage of basic time or normal time. Another type of relaxation allowance is basic fatigue. As we know that if an employee is working in a continuous time, of course he will face fatigue. So this allowance allows a constant give and take of account to the energy expand while carried out work and working in a repeated way. So basically, usually it's a 4% of basic time. This is not mandatory, that is 4% or something. A common scenario is usually 4% of basic time. So these are the two types of relaxation allowance. Relaxation allowance is allowance in terms of workers' performance. Second type of allowance is the contingency allowance. A contingency allowance is a small allowance of time which may include in the standard time to meet the unexpected work delays. It can be legitimate or expected time of work delays. It can be a precise measurement in which uneconomical because of the infrequent irregular occurrence. Basically, it can be due to any unscheduled events like waiting or whatever a contingency. We need to provide a additional time for meeting unexpected delays. So these are the two allowances. So initially we are finding how we will calculate the normal time or basic time. Then we will move to we will discuss about different types of allowance. Then we will go to standard time. Standard time equal to normal time plus allowances. How we will calculate the normal time? Normal time equal to observed time into rating factor. Okay, so two important equation. Normal time equal to observed time into rating factor. Standard time equal to normal time plus allowance. So these are the two basic equations related to time study. Hope is clear. So these are the basic standard theory part about time study. So for better clarity, I will discuss three problems for related with the time study also. The first one, the first issue. Read the question. Assuming that total observed time for an operation of assembling an electric switch is 1 minute. 1 minute, what is observed time? What is observed time? Time observed in using a stopwatch. Okay. And the rating factor is 120%. Okay. Find the normal time. That's the first question. Find normal time. If allowance of 10% is allowed for the operation, determine the standard time. So we know the observed time, rating factor, and also allowance. So then very easy to find the normal time and standard time. You can do it, right? So observed time equal to 1 minute, rating factor equal to 120% and allowance equal to 10%. We know that normal time equal to observed time into rating factor. What is observed time? 1. And what is rating factor? 120%, that is 120 divided by 100. So 1 into 120 divided by 100, that is 1.20 minutes. Normal time equal to 1.20 minutes. What is allowance? In question is given that allowance is the 10% of the time. So usually allowance are calculated from normal time. Just listen, allowance are calculated using normal time. So allowance equal to the normal time we calculated is 1.2 and 10% of the normal time. 1.2 into 10, that is 0.12 minutes. So standard time equal to normal time plus allowance, that is 1.20 plus 0.12 equal to 1.32 minutes. Very simple problem. Only need to know is allowance are calculated from normal time. The normal time equal to observed time into rating factor. Clear, right? Example similar as first. Calculate the standard time when the performance rating is 95%, allowance is 7% of normal time, and basic time is 20 minutes. What is basic time? The observed time. Basic time is the observed time. So basic time is 20 minutes, performance rating is 95%. So normal time equal to observed time into rating factor, that is 20 minutes into 0.95, that is 19, and standard time equal to normal time plus allowance, 19 plus what is allowance? 7% of normal time, so 0.07, that is 7 by 100, 0.07 into 19, so 19 plus this is equal to 20.33. Same as the problem 1, very simple one, right? And the third example, last example, is similar as that, but only difference is third example, only difference is here the observed time and rating factor and relaxation allowance is given for each sub element, not for the entire work, for each element. Entire work is the sum of A plus B plus C plus D plus E. Okay. A worker operating on a machine performing the following elements. The description of elements, the observed time, rating are given. Compute the standard time. So first element is position of the job. Observed time is 0.25. Rating factor is 80. Relaxation allowance is 10%. Similar way, A, B, C, D, E elements are given. Observed time is given for each element. Rating factor is given for each element. Relaxation allowance is given for each factor. But compute the question is compute the standard time of the component. It's not only, so we need to find the standard time of the component. So for finding standard time of component, we need to find the standard time of each element. Clear, right? So table for each element, observed time, rating factor, allowance. So how you got the value 0.22? How? What is standard time? Normal time plus allowance. What is normal time? Observed time into rating factor. For element A, 0.25 into 80%, that's 0.25 into 8, that is 0.2. So 0.2 plus relaxation allowance, 0.2 plus 10% of 0.2, that is 0.02. So what is standard time? 0.2 plus 0.02, that is 0.22. Like that we can find the standard time of each element. So what will be the standard time of the component? Sum of standard time of each element. 0.22 plus 0.099 plus 2.746 plus 0.043 plus 0.183, that is 3.251 minutes. Of is clear. Different problems related with time study. So we are covered the another important area in module 3, that is time study. So we covered the first 3 major elements. Remaining lectures, remaining videos, we will look into what is performance rating, what is job evaluation, what is merit rating, what is wage and incentive plans. For next topic, next part, we will start with performance rating. Thank you.